Hey everyone, I'm Kimber Schaefer with Rage in the Cage, Oklahoma, and we're here tonight at Solid MMA, and we're talking about Rage in the Cage 30 happening on August 15th, 2014 at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market, and I'm here with none other than Ken Coulter, who is one of Oklahoma's premier amateur fighters. You've always fought for Rage in the Cage. Every fight that you've had in the cage so far has been for us, so of course you're close at heart with Rage in the Cage. What do you feel about that?
Rage in the Cage is home. I mean, anybody want to, come into my house and fight me, you're welcome. I'm always going to give you my all. It's not going to be an easy win for whoever beats me. I mean, every dog has his day. I've been saying that. It's just I'm waiting on mine, and until it comes, I'm going to keep fighting my heart out for you guys.
And last fight, I mean, you've impressed me every fight that I've ever saw you in, but let's talk just a second about last fight. You were fighting Jacob Bell, and he had you on, I'm guessing, 3 different times he had you in triangle chokes, and it was deep chokes. How in the world did you maneuver him the way that you did? I mean, you kept your mind, you kept your focus, and, you didn't let that get to you, and you ended up winning that fight.
Just got to dig deep. I mean, we train hard, to when we reach critical situations like that, don't give up. Remember your training, you know what to do, and listen to your fans, man. They're screaming for you. Get out of there. So get out of there. And
you definitely have a house full of fans. We've talked about that. When you're up in that cage, the place is loud.
That's number one rule, Team Colter. Get loud. Please don't spill your beer on the guy next to you.
I like that one. Let's talk about Coulter and Team Coulter. You've got some exciting things planned as far as fight gear, a clothing line. Tell us a little bit about that, what's in the works, and when we can expect to see that.
I'm hoping, we'll have the Team Coulter shirts actually hopefully available this fight for $25 a piece. So for anyone that wants them, please contact me so I can try to get the order in, because we're really pressed for time. And the clothing line is a big thing with me because I enjoy clothes. I love to dress, and that's just like one of those things to where I'm going to take with me, and hopefully I can build my brand and we can get it out here sometime starting 2015, right around the time we debut as a pro. So we're just going to try to one step at a time and build my brand up and keep praying things go well.
Well, so many exciting things for you in the future, I tell you that. But I guess we should focus on what's coming up next, which is August 15th. You're fighting Austin Gunner, who, he fought just back in June for the 155 Amy title belt. He didn't win that one, but he came out strong in that fight, and it just didn't go his way. How do you feel about this fight coming up?
Well, seen him fight a couple times, so we were expecting to fight, sooner or later. So it's it's not a big deal. I already respect him as a fighter, so it's nothing to take lightly. I know he is going to come out aggressive. He's going to come out, and he's going to go by his nickname, Headhunter Gunther. I mean, he's got it for a reason. So protect myself and just give you guys a fight.
As far as training for this fight, are you doing anything specific, upping your ground game? I know you like to stand up.
Really, I come from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school, so I'm always on the ground. That's just like a given, and I'm glad to be a part of American Elite. Those guys have took my ground game to another level. Kevin Williams has put in countless hours working with me. I didn't even do Jiu-Jitsu until I met this guy, and I think I have 3 submissions right now. So we're just pretty much, as the sport says, MMA, mixed martial artist. I'm trying to touch up on everything. I'm already a good striker. I have a background in karate. I have a taekwondo background, and we also did boxing. So we can stand up, but we're getting better on the ground as well.
Well, you definitely are a well-rounded fighter. I don't know if I've ever asked you this, Ken. What is your background? Did you wrestle, or you just end up one day deciding you wanted to be a fighter?
It's a dream. Like, what I'm doing now is literally, I'm waiting on the alarm clock to go off so I can hit the snooze button, Like, God has blessed me with talents that I've always seen myself doing, since, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. It's like, man, that'd be cool to fight in front of people. Or a wrestling star, anything along, to get fans to cheer for you and go out and give your all to give them a show. And so, like, it's been a dream. The background, I started the karate and everything younger, probably around 3rd grade. And that didn't last as long. And then I started boxing in 5th grade. It lasted to about 7th or 8th grade year. But I've always been in football since I was 4. So that's where the takedown ability comes from. I know how to tackle a man, so it's okay.
All right. Let's talk about, we've got August 15th covered. Let's talk about September 20th. We're going to be back in Choctaw. And Choctaw is where Brody Carruth back in June took home that 155 Amy title belt. Your chance to go for that belt. Your ultimate goal is September 20th. What do you think about that?
You got to carry me out of there. It's not going to change. I'm going to literally fight tooth and nail to get to my dream. I want a title. Nothing's going to stop me. I don't take them lightly. I train hard knowing that I have a target on my back. It'll be great to give me my first loss. I understand that. I do not want to see a loss on my record. So I'm just going to go after it and prepare like I've been preparing. And I look at it as a warm-up for Brody. I mean, with two great fighters, Jacob Bell, Austin Gunther, these guys are no one to take light. So we're just pretty much getting ready. I mean, I guess if you're the champ, some people might consider you the best. I mean, however he looks at it, I mean, no need to be cocky about anything. Let's just go out and fight our fight, and hopefully we take away that belt.
Once you do get the belt, if you do win it in September, I know that was your ultimate goal before going pro. So are we looking at a possible 2015 pro debut for you, Ken?
Yes, we are. I don't have the exact month, but 2015 we're going to go ahead and transition into pro. I would love to get the title and defend it like a true champion, before doing that, just so there's no speculations on, hey, is he really that good or was he a true champion? So I want to be a true champion, and I want to actually defend this title if I get the title. We still have a lot of fighting to do to get there. So, one step at a time. I'm going to worry about Austin, and then, if I'm blessed, like I say, I'll see Brody in September.
All right. Well, that sounds good. As always, I appreciate interviewing you, Ken Coulter. I mean, I've said it time and time again. You have a big heart outside the cage and inside the cage. So look forward to this man in the cage on August 15th taking on Austin Gunter. Hope you guys all make it. We'll see you then.